Hyderabadi Dum Biryani, the king of all biryanis. Now there cannot be any debate on that, isn't it? I mean, if you look around on net for the best biryani in the world, I'm pretty sure you'll end up with a recipe of a Hyderabadi Dum Biryani. And once you have had some of this wonderful biryani, trust me, you wouldn't like any other biryani. It's simply that good. Also, nowadays we serve chicken biryani as a special dish on special occasions or for guests. But fun fact, when we look at the origin of the dish, this dish was not originally made for the kings. The story goes that biryani was first prepared for laborers and army men in Mughal kitchens. But the flavors of the biryani were so fascinating that it quickly became a favorite of Mughal emperors and nizams. So that's our dish for today, the Hyderabadi Chicken Dum Biryani. Enough with this storytelling, let's get cooking. First, we need to marinate the chicken. So take around 1 kg of clean chicken pieces in a bowl. The pieces have to be slightly large. There are two ways of making a Hyderabadi Dum Biryani. One is the Kachi Akni method and the other is the Paki Akni way. We are doing the Paki Akni version today. Here you marinate the chicken for an hour or so. Then you fry the chicken and the masalas. You boil the rice separately. Then you mix the chicken and the rice and bake them in a closed lid vessel. Let's look at some of the special ingredients which we need for marinating. This is a paste of ginger, garlic and green chilies. I have grinded around 2-inch piece of ginger, 12 to 14 cloves of garlic and around 4 green chilies in a small grinder jar with a little water into a fine paste. We need around 2 medium-sized onions fried for marinating. You can slice around 4 medium-sized onions and fry it. Half of it we will use in marinating the chicken and the other half we will use in garnishing the dish at the end. We will use a Biriyani Masala to marinate the dish. Here I have used a homemade Biriyani Masala. This gives a very fresh flavor to the dish. I'll leave the details of making this masala in the description. Let's start marinating the chicken. Add around 1.5 teaspoon of Kashmiri chili powder, a pinch of turmeric and around 1 teaspoon of the homemade biryani masala. Now add fried onions to the bowl. Add the ginger, garlic and green chili paste. Add squeezed lime juice from 2 lemons. Add around 2 teaspoons of salt. Add around 350 ml of curd. Mix all the ingredients well and set it aside for at least 60 minutes. Now we will get the rice ready. Take around 600 grams of basmati rice. Wash the rice by changing water for 3-4 times so that all the starch from the rice is reduced. Then soak the rice in around 3 liters of water for about 30 minutes. While the rice is soaking and once the chicken has been marinated for about 60 minutes, put a pan on stove, pour some oil and heat it. Once the oil is hot, add the marinated chicken pieces. Just stir and cook the chicken in high flame for about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, reduce the flame to low, close the lid and cook for about 15 minutes. The cooking time may vary and also the chicken should not be fully cooked in the pan. It should be cooked to around 70% in the pan. So check and adjust the cooking time as required. When the chicken is about 70% cooked, remove the lid and add a couple of green chilies. If you want the biryani to be more spicy, you can add more green chilies. Also add some coriander and mint leaves. Here remember the base of the gravy is curd, so it will not smell very fresh. Adding these green chilies, coriander and mint leaves, it adds that freshness to the dish. Cook in an open pan for 5 to 6 minutes or until the gravy is a bit reduced, then set it aside. Now we are going to cook the rice. Put a big vessel with a thick bottom on stove, pour some oil and heat it. Once the oil is hot, reduce the flame to low and add some full spices and saute for a few seconds. Here I have added around 2 bay leaves, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 5 to 6 pods of cardamom, 5-6 cloves and some small pieces of cinnamon stick. Now add around 3.5 liters of water to the pan and boil it. It's better to add warm water, otherwise the water will take a long time to boil. Add some salt to the water. You can taste and adjust the salt level of the rice at this stage. When the water has boiled, add the soaked rice and let it cook for about 6 to 7 minutes. Note that the rice should not be cooked completely here. It should be cooked to about 80%. When the rice is cooked enough, remove it from water and set it aside. Now we are at the final stage of this dish. We are going to prepare the rice and chicken to be put on dum, that is to be baked in pressure. First take a big vessel with a thick bottom and make a layer of the rice first. Now make a layer of the chicken pieces. Add some fried onions. Add a sprinkling of saffron dissolved in warm milk. Add a teaspoon of ghee. Now make the next layer of rice. Now make the next layer of chicken pieces, fried onions, saffron milk and some ghee. Now add the final layer of rice and garnish with some fried onions, some saffron milk, some ghee and also some coriander and mint leaves. We will use an aluminum wrap to cover the vessel so that the steam does not escape from the vessel at all. Take an old pan and place it on stove. Bring it to heat. We will place the biryani vessel on top of this pan. We are doing this to make sure that the rice at the bottom of the pan does not burn when we are putting it on dum. We will put another pan on top of the vessel and pour some boiling hot water so that there is heat coming top down and bottom up in the vessel. If you want to use charcoal, you can use it here instead of water. For those who are cooking at home, this is an easier way. Cook on full flame for 10 minutes. Thereafter, reduce the flame to low and let it bake for around 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, you can remove the lid and enjoy the magical fragrance of the Hyderabadi Chicken Dum Biryani. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please do subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon to get notified every time we release a new video. Thanks.